What's going on, guys, and welcome to this exciting series, Road to 18-inch arms naturally and lean. All right, I want to get those 18-inch but lean and as a natural. Of course, you guys know I'm a natural bodybuilder, been training for over 13 years, but the goal is really getting them lean. I don't want to just get an 18-inch arm for the sake of it, full of fat and just bulking up. No, I can do that very easily, but I want to get them lean naturally. Now I'm around 17 pumped lean. I want to measure later at the gym, but I'll tell you a little bit about my plan, my program, how I'm gonna get there. All right. So, guys, first thing first, I've been kind of blessed with my arms. I don't do ton of arm work. I don't do a lot of biceps, triceps. I'll just do a few sets after, let's say, my chest. I'll do a few sets of triceps after my back, few sets of biceps, but nothing crazy. But now that I have this goal in mind of getting them to 18-inch, well, I gotta take them more seriously, give them more attention, more volume. Can't do more frequency because I'm hitting arms almost every day, because basically I have a 4-day split. So my day is, I train 7 days a week, but a 4-day split. So chest and triceps, back and biceps, shoulders and arms. So shoulders, biceps and triceps, and then legs. That's my split, 4-day split. It's a little bit weird for most people, but that's how I train. All right. And after my chest, my triceps is already pretty fried, so I'll do a few sets of triceps push down and I'll call it a day. After my biceps, after my back, after all my barbell rows and my pull-ups, all I do is a few sets of dumbbell curls and I'll call it a day. All right, it's gonna be like 2-3 sets max. But now that I have this goal in mind, I'm like, you know what, I gotta change things up because everyone can benefit from bigger arms, right? So I want to change the plan, I want to change the program to get them there. But I'm not doing an arm day. Why? Personally, I'm not a big fan of having an arm day. I like really dedicating a day for bigger muscle group, all right? For me, doing a day just for arms, for me, it's kind of a waste just because my arms aren't that small, right? They kind of proportion to everything. So arms, I'm working them indirectly with everything. So I'd rather keep a day for a bigger muscle group like a chest, a back, a shoulder. Yeah, even shoulders. I'd rather do shoulders with a bit of arms at the end rather than just doing arms. All right, I don't want arms to be my main focus of one day. So how I'm gonna get to my 18-inch arms? So I'll tell you how I'll do it, and I'll tell you how you guys can do it also, because a lot of people need to actually do an arm day. A lot of people need to do a lot more volume and a bit more frequency. So for most people, doing an arm day wouldn't be a bad idea. All right. So if your goal is growing your arms, consider doing an arm day on its own, and consider, also hitting, let's say, your triceps after your chest, but also adding an arm day. All right. So you want to add some volume. So how I'm gonna do it is, instead of doing just my typical 3 sets of push downs after my chest, for example, what I'll do is I'll do 2-3 exercises of triceps instead of just doing one, and 3 sets of each. All right, so I'll add the volume for that. Okay, so I'll start right away by adding a lot more volume to my arm work, to my triceps, to my biceps. That's the first thing that I'm gonna be doing. All right, second thing, just to talk about it quick, the exercises that I do are pretty simple for arms. For triceps, I'll do triceps push down with a rope. I'll do the cable single arm, and I'll do the cable supinated grip together. Those are my favorite exercises for triceps, all right? And usually I will just pick one after my chest and I'll do 3-4 sets of it. But now I'll start doing them all right, for 3 sets. For my back, for my biceps, my favorite exercises are the dumbbell curl, supinated grip, hammer curl, and the barbell curl, straight bar curl. Usually I'll pick one after my back and I'll do 3-4 sets. Now I'll do them all. So I'm adding the volume for my biceps, all right? Probably this will take a little bit of work of my back, just because otherwise the workout will just be too long and I'll just be too drained by the time I reach biceps. But it's all right. We have a goal in mind and let's get it done. So that's the first thing. Second thing is in terms of dieting, all right? Because now I'm pretty much maintaining, but I want to be in a more of a surplus. So I'm gonna start doing more refeed meals. Refeed meals is basically very high carb meals. All right, very high carb meals that have the goal to replenish your muscle glycogen. All right, fuel up your muscles. It's not like a cheat meal where you're just eating pizza and fried donuts and whatever, and things that will not necessarily help you. All right, when you're eating, I don't know, what is it called? chicken wings and stuff like that, all right? Most of it very high fat. It's not necessarily gonna help you impact your digestion. I'm not a big fan of cheat meals, but I'll start doing a lot more refeeds where the goal is really filling up my muscle glycogen, all right? And also the calories will be high. Basically, refeed are very high in carbs, low fat, all right? Moderate protein. So it could be something like sushis, pasta with some rice with like a lot more rice than you would usually eat. All right, so I'll start doing those, and especially keeping them on the days after my arm workout. Well, not the arm day, but after I've trained my arm. So it could be after my chest and triceps, after my back and biceps. My third day split is shoulders and arms. So I'll do arms as a superset. Usually after finishing my shoulder, I'll do a few sets of triceps push down, few sets of biceps as a superset, and I'll be done. But now I'll do a lot more. And if you realize the frequency is so high, and I want to keep it high, I believe arms work with high frequency. They work well, especially your arms are used to getting a lot of work, so it's no problem. It's a small muscle. It also recovers pretty quick. All right. So the other thing that I want to start doing is what was it called? Feeder workouts. Feeder workouts. All right. It's basically pumping up your arms. All right, pumping them up. Well, feeder workout was really made popular by Rich Piana. It's pumping blood in your biceps, in your triceps as much as possible, just to get a lot of oxygen, a lot of nutrients, take away the lactic acid, and it's gonna help promote growth. Because imagine you're doing that every single day and your arms are just gorging out of blood, full of blood. Well, it's just gonna create this atmosphere for growth, and then eventually your arms will start growing. All right, you're just always sending those nutrients in there. Now, feeder workouts, when do you want to do them? Ideally at times separated from your workout. So I train early in the morning. I'll do my feeder workouts late at night before bed. All right, and you don't want to break down fiber. All you want to do is pump up the muscle. So you take maybe 10 pounds or 15 or 20 pounds and just squeeze, and you do high reps, 20 reps. All right, so I'll do that every day, maybe 3-4 sets, just getting a crazy pump. Think about that. Get a crazy pump every day in a time separate than your training. That's pretty much it. I'll be getting a crazy pump of my biceps, crazy pump of my triceps every single day, just to keep that blood flow going, just to keep those nutrients in my arms and my biceps, taking away the lactic acid, and it will help recovery and it will help growth. All right. Feeder workouts. There was another word for it, but I forgot what it was. But there was a guy talking about it. He's like the plumbers. They have huge forearms, and trust me, I've met a plumber once. His forearms were just insane. And why? Because they're always kind of working it. They're not doing crazy work. They're not breaking down the fibers every time and going for the heaviest thing to twist. No, but they're just using their tools, and every day they're twisting, boom. They're using those forearms, and eventually the forearms are just growing just because they get that daily use. All right. That's pretty much it, guys. Feeder workouts. And for my supplements, I take 20 grams of creatine a day, 10 grams before training, 10 grams after. Keep taking my protein powder. Everything else stays the same, all right? My diet stays the same. But the only thing I've added is my refeed meals in terms of dieting, where I'll have more carbs, just to keep sure I'm keep filling up my muscle glycogen, especially for arms, because we use them so much. All right, it's important that also we don't get so depleted, and we make sure that the diet is on point. All right, I don't want to bulk up and just get a fat 18-inch arm. No, I want to keep it lean. Go from there. I'll keep you guys updated. That was just the kind of plan to share with you. And if you also want to join, well, you're welcome. What you can do is also adding an arm workout. If you don't train 7 days a week like me, which I don't recommend everybody training 7 days a week, I would say add another day on your split and make it an arm workout. So add a day, make it an arm workout, and biceps and triceps. I would say 3-4 exercises of biceps, 3-4 exercises of triceps, 3-4 sets each. You can either choose to superset biceps or triceps, or finish up your, actually start with your triceps, since it's a bigger muscle. Start with your triceps and then go with the biceps. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for following, and I'll see you guys soon. Let's go, let's get those arms big.